a certified psychic. Today we're going to talk about soul consciousness and soul groups. We are in a time frame, and we always have been, but we are definitely in a time frame now of the new millennium, starting in 2013, that we as a group of souls that have come in as groups of other times, other pastimes, other lifetimes, other circumstances, to experience as group consciousness at this time frame. So anyone that is in your family, friends, people that you meet, relationships, work people, anybody that comes into your life has had a part in your life somewhere else. And you do have some sense of camaraderie in unfinished business that you have together. You may be learning how to share love together. You may be learning how to build a business together. You may be learning how to co-create together. You may be just learning how to live in this time frame together. It's very important that you know and understand what your soul progression is, where you come from, if you've had other lifetimes, which most souls have, because we come from the other worlds and come here to experience what humanness in energy and soul is, and then we exit and go back to other existence. So everybody has a different lesson or many lessons to learn in a lifetime, depending upon what they have chosen and decided to do as they've come into the earth plane. Right now, people are going to be pulling together because there's a lot of violence and disturbance in the world. So you're going to have groups of people. Say, for example, if you're against a certain situation and you join people that are against that same situation, you are now banding with the souls of consciousness, and you have a purpose and a reason, not only of this present time, but of a past time. And it can be in any form. You can be the one that has created something in the past, or you can be the one that didn't create something in the past. It all depends upon what your circumstances are. It's important as each and every one of you figure out who you really are, where did you really come from. We're not talking about DNA or birth or family on the earth that we were born to. We're talking about the spiritual realm. Where did you come from? What lives did you live before? Where you're going in the future depends upon how well you rearrange and work on the things that are here as your lessons on earth. We all have lessons, and we all have the ability to overcome them and move forward into more balance in our life. And the key in the next century here, this millennium that we are in, is going to be able to balance everything in our lives. Learning to balance our emotions, learning to balance our intelligence, learning to balance our physical DNA, learning to balance our conditions, learning to balance our finances, learning to balance our responsibilities, learning to balance love and unconditional love of self and others. We're in a very critical, judgmental, high times right now, and it's very important to not get engaged in the wrong kind of energy that is creating a purpose. If the purpose isn't coming out of the love of the heart, but it does have to have a strong voice, and it doesn't come out of the aspect of really lovingly wanting to make a change, but out of force, nothing will happen, because force never creates anything. We can't control anything, we can't force anything, we have to learn to go with the flow. But we can have a blueprint, just like when you build a house, you have a blueprint. You know exactly what you're going to do first, the foundation, and you know what you're going to do secondly, is probably the plumbing. And you know what you're going to do next, is probably you're going to do the construction part, and you're going to do the electrical, and so forth. And it doesn't matter if I've got them in order or not, it's the point that I'm trying to make, is that we do build our houses on solid foundations, and if they're not on a solid foundation of concepts, and they're on a foundation of false concepts, then it's going to lead us into the false direction in our lives, and we're going to have lots of complications. What is the truth? The truth is what sets you free. What will set you free is what you know about yourself. What you know about yourself, you can only experience through self and others. Now, I'm not saying others always have the right perception, because they're coming from their own perception. But the main thing is that we are in a collective consciousness of souls, definitely at this time frame, and we'll be working in units. And in those units, we will make lots of movements that will make progression in the future for our generations, for life, for people, for children, for animals, for the planet, everything that's involved on this earth process. So I do encourage each and every one of you to figure out how you can find out about yourself. Don't be the couch person that sits there and just waits for something to happen. Don't be the person that jumps too soon and doesn't wait for something to happen. See, it's called balance. Balance of everything. We can have emotions, but we can't be overly. We can't be underly. We can have the physical strength and in balance, but if it's too strong, it's out of balance. If it's too weak, it's out of balance. So the key is in balance. So that's what we're about in 2013, and we are in the year of creativity, which means that every soul on this earth, I don't care what age, has been given the gene and the energetic energy of creativity to redefine, constantly redefine self. That doesn't mean that you're bad. It doesn't mean that you're good. It just means that there's some things that are out of balance. If you can remember, being out of balance makes everything out of whack. It's just like the spine in your body. When it's out of balance, the body will hurt. The muscles will hurt. The lymphatic system will hurt. Everything will be affected by one line. So I ask each and every one of you to go above and beyond yourself and your circumstances to see just where you can go and what you can do with the future of your life. This is no free ride here. Everybody is responsible for themselves in all aspects of taking care of themselves financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, and come back and have the attitude of gratitude. And when you don't have the attitude of gratitude, I'll guarantee you this: your life will backfire upon you until you learn that lesson. And then the next lesson is unconditional love and patience and understanding and knowing that whoever is in front of you will get where they need to go in due time. And it's not up to each one of us to be in charge of another person. The only thing we're in charge of is ourselves. We're in charge of how we take that first breath, and we're in charge of how we decline that breath and leave this earth. So everything in between is no difference. Again, I know each and every one of you can take a look at this, and I encourage you to do so. There's lots of ways you can do this, and there's lots of books you can read, and there's lots of people you can contact to get the information that you need in order to help you in your life of what you're doing and where you're stuck. Everybody gets stuck, and we all need assistance. And there's always someone out there that can be a great assistant to each and every one of us. So reach out, go above and beyond yourself, and make your life whole and complete during this beautiful time of transformation in the time of negativity, going into positivity and balance. We need negative and positive, but we need it in balance. So until next time, I send you love and light, and I wish you the best and continue your growth, because if you work it, you're worth it, and it works.